All right, let's dive into a pretty wild vision of our future today. We're looking at a text that imagines a world completely turned upside down by artificial intelligence, and, well, its conclusions are, let's just say, surprising. The author we're looking at kicks things off with this question, and it's one a lot of us are probably asking ourselves, right? There's this feeling that something big is coming, but what exactly is it? And look, the argument here is it's pretty brutal. We're not just talking about robots on an assembly line. The author's making the case for a total wipeout of the job market as we know it. Almost no one is safe. But, and this is where it gets really interesting, amidst all that chaos, the author says there's one, and only one, safe path. One job that's totally protected. It's almost definitely not what you're thinking, so stick with me here. So first things first, we gotta grasp the sheer scale of the disruption this author is predicting. This isn't just a little shift in the economy. It's a full-blown hurricane. What's wild here is the hit list of jobs. It's not just the usual suspects. We're talking doctors, lawyers, teachers, even the CEO in the corner office. The whole point is that your education, your skills, your authority, none of it is gonna save you. Okay, so you might be thinking, fine, I can't beat him, so I'll just manage him, right? I'll be the boss. Well, the author has a pretty sharp answer to that idea. And the author has this, frankly, kind of brutal analogy to explain why that won't work. Think about it. Would you take orders from a monkey? Of course not. The author argues that's exactly how a super intelligent AI will see us. The idea that it would work for us is just a fantasy. So, okay, your job is gone. What about everything else you've built? The stuff we all rely on for security? Well, according to this text, those are all about to become sandcastles in a rising tide. All right, so work is out. But surely your life savings, your property, your investments, that's got to count for something, right? Nope. According to this author, the entire financial system just poof, goes up in smoke. Your house, who's going to buy it? Your cash savings might as well be waste paper. Even gold, humanity's ultimate safety net for thousands of years, becomes nothing more than a pretty useless metal. Okay, money is worthless. What about power then? You know, if you're a government official or a cop, you'll still have authority, right? You'll be safe. And yeah, the author's take on this is, well, it's dark. That power won't protect you. It'll make you a target. When everything falls apart, those symbols of the old world, the uniform, the title, they just become liabilities. And this one quote just cuts right to the heart of it all. When things get real, what truly has value? It's not the shiny metal. It's the thing you can actually eat. So, what's left? Is there anything? Okay, so after all that doom and gloom, the author finally pulls back the curtain on the one, the only way out, the one single path to safety in this new world. Yep, that's it. Growing food. Not being an AI programmer, not being an artist, farming. The most ancient human job is, in this vision, the only one with a future. And we're not just talking about surviving here. The way this text paints it, it's practically a paradise. People who grow food won't just be secure, they'll be happy, they'll be free, they'll be living the good life while everyone else is obsolete. But hold on a second. This whole thing raises a huge red flag, right? If AI is so good at everything, why on earth would it leave the single most important job of all, feeding everyone, to clumsy old humans? It feels like a massive plot hole in the argument, doesn't it? An all-powerful AI could create the most efficient farms imaginable. So why would it choose not to? And the author's answer is, wow, it's a real trip. It's not that AI can't do it. It's that it has a rule, a law that says it's not allowed to. So the logic goes something like this, and you've got to follow me here. First, the AI makes a solemn promise to humanity. We will never touch the food supply. Second, the author says AI is a higher form of life. And third, because it's a higher life form, it understands that breaking a promise has terrible cosmic consequences. So therefore, the promise is unbreakable. It's a philosophical argument, not a technical one. So that's the whole crazy vision. A future where our only hope is to go back to the land, all under the watchful, protective eye of a morally superior AI. And the author has one last piece of advice for anyone thinking of taking this path. And just when you think it can't get any stranger, there's a catch. It's not enough to just buy some seeds and a shovel. To enter this new farmer's paradise, you have to be spiritually worthy. You have to purify your soul. It's a moral requirement. And that's really what this author leaves us with. Look, whether you think this idea is brilliant or completely bonkers, it does force you to ask a really deep question. In a world where machines can do everything better, what are we for? What is the real point of human work? It's definitely something to chew on. Thanks for digging into this one with me.